Hi everybody, and Last Game Hunter here, and I'm going to do a very different video today. I'm going to do a response video to Top 3 Tuesday. I'm going to respond to Nefarious Wes. His top 3 games he loves today that were not from childhood. So in other words, games that we never knew about, or heard about. Or didn't play till, like he said on his video, till after we were about 30 years old. That's definitely a while ago for me. So anyway, coming out at number 3, The Lost Vikings. Okay, falling in at number 3, it's The Lost Vikings. And this game is a puzzle platform developed by Silicon and Snaps. Published by Interplay, was originally released for the Super NES in 1993, and then released for other consoles, of course, and of course my console, the one I prefer to play it on, the Genesis. Basically, as I said, it's just a puzzle platformer. You have to get to the finish line on each level with 3 different Vikings, and each of them have to get to that finish line. It's just a fun game. It was very bright and colorful, and one day everybody was raving about this game, and I said, I gotta go buy it and try it out. So I found a loose copy at the time, which I ended up in, as I showed in the video, it's a custom case because I still never found a case for it, but it turned out to be a phenomenal fun game. So it's just a game like, kind of like the things you play on your phone now. It's better, as some of the stuff we play on our phone is kind of like this idea now, and we're just seeming to be revisiting games that have already been out. So just brilliantly done. So guys, check it out. It's a great game. Coming out at number 2, Commando for the NES. So number 2, this game has been out on everything, and once I found out that it existed, I had to collect it for almost every console possible. So I have very, very many different variations of this game, and it is Commando. From Atari all the way up, I've collected it on so many different things. Heard of the game when I was younger, but never really got to play it. It was released by Capcom in 1985. It is, I guess, they call it a run and gun. I like to call them top-down shooters. And I was in love with the old Rambo-style game from the Master System, so when I found out about this, I had to have it, I had to try it out. And I love this type of game, especially on arcade systems. And I have my own arcade, so one of the games I put on it definitely was Commando. Just too much fun. Really meant to be played, in my opinion, on an arcade, but it's a lot easier sometimes to just go and grab that Nintendo and play it. So on the NES, Commando, you're basically a soldier named Super Joe. And you're dropped off in the jungle by a helicopter, and you just go around shooting and shooting and killing and shooting and shooting and shooting. Game is actually pretty hard. It's, it is what it is. Any of these run and gun top-down shooters, they're all pretty much like this. But awesome. So much fun, guys. If you haven't tried this, check it out. It's not a very expensive game, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Commando. And the crazy number 1 is Boogerman for the Sega Genesis. Crazy.
If you had jalapenos and beans for every meal, you'd have an atomic butt blast too. Boogerman for Sega Genesis. Hey, boogers aren't his only weapon.
Wasn't me!
Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. It's basically it's a 2D platform game created by Interplay. It was released around 1994 on the Genesis. It did come out in the Super NES as well in around 95, and also re-released in 2008 apparently on the Wii Virtual Console as a Genesis version, which I did not know. So basically you're this civic-minded Professor Stink Bomb, who was working in his lab and, you know, basically things went wrong. He gets sucked into a dimension and thinks he's a superhero. It's a, you know, simple side-scroller with burp, fart, ammunition, and there's over 20 different levels, as well as final boss level. So, you know, just a crazy game that was vibrant, colorful, retarded looking. It was just crazy what this was going on. The guy's farting, he's shooting flames out his bum for a jetpack. It was just so much fun that I can turn this on over and over and over, laugh my butt off, have fun playing it. It's just a complete enjoyment. So guys, no thought first off that it's a Sega title, and Boogerman comes in at number 1. Guys, I hope you loved my Top 3 Tuesday response video from Nefarious Wes. I found this guy, and there will be a link to his channel, through Herb Wars, who has been a bit of a friend to the channel, and we chat back and forth, and he got me onto this guy, and I'm not sorry. He's got a great channel. Check out the link below. So guys, please like, subscribe, share, do everything it takes to make me a superstar. Yeah, until next time guys, game over.